Right, hello everyone. Welcome to Friday Night with Hilly. And Clem is going to be here in just a moment. I've just sent him an invite. And we're here for PRF1, round 8 of the season, and we're at Zandvoort, Netherlands, for short qualifying, followed by a 12-lap sprint race, and then for your usual 50%, which is for 6 laps around here. It's quite a long one, difficult one too. Hello, Clem.
Hello,
Hello.
you
You're
alright?
all right, lad.
What's this? What fucking can't be doing with this all night, Ellie, having a fucking cracking mood.
Oh dear. Okay. Um. Okay. So
But
yeah,
yes, hello.
yeah. Should we start again? Because I know my accent's crap in a way. So all right then. How you doing then?
I'm alright, are you?
You're all right. Yeah. All good. All good. Glad to be here.
Yes, I've had a good day. Finish it off with a banger.
With a what?
A banger.
A buyer? A
Banger!
buyer? A banger? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh right. Okay. See, even you're bad at your accent. It's
Oh,
terrible.
wow.
Um. Vice podium today. Says Sauce Baby Ruse.
You know what? After watching that practice, I wouldn't even deny it, you know?
Yeah. Wouldn't bet against it. He's looking
No,
good, the young man.
no.
Sounds good.
In,
Evening,
in,
Dark Mark.
think in practice, I think it was 3 times quicker than sprint.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. So
Yeah,
he's really doing well then.
he's
Uh,
doing well.
fair play. Okay. Right. Just weighed in. What we got? Well, we have got 20. I didn't know if we were gonna have 20 or not.
Yes, yeah, we're
Um.
just waiting for the half past.
Cool. Oh, Ramsdell win. I raced against him last night. Well, and you did. Um.
Yes,
Yeah.
how did your race go last night?
I didn't have a very good result, but all in all, the race was all right. I switched to a two stop because I was killing my tyres.
Yeah,
And it just didn't work. It was too slow, the two stop. So yeah, I can't remember actually what position I finished, but it was outside the top 10 anyway. So yeah, I know yours went a lot better.
yeah, I really liked my race last night. I thought, you know what, I'll stick with the one stop. I thought more people would have gone for the two,
Yeah,
but I think I made like 6 positions on one, and I thought, right, okay, we'll just chill now, let everyone else fight, and and I ended up having a proper boring race with no one, but I already
yeah,
did all the hard work in that one or two.
yeah. And I know you flew off the line as well, which was
Yeah,
really good. You overtook me into turn one off the start, and I got kind of boxed in a little bit on the outside. So yeah, I lost a couple of places, but yeah,
it's
I
always
noticed you
hard
go
that turn
past.
one.
So
It's
it
always hard
is,
that
isn't
turn
it?
one.
I
Yeah,
literally I always lose places there because I literally just think just avoid everybody, please, just don't get damage. So
yeah,
I always
yeah.
end up losing a couple of places in that one because it's so wide turn one, and then it's but then turn two is really narrow, so it's yeah, I don't know, bottleneck kind of thing. Yeah,
I definitely struggled with turn two. I think on both sets I used more into it because obviously getting more traction, getting less traction, more wheel spin.
yeah,
It was getting a bit tough. Was the later stages of both sets, but the coach and it was again good race. A
yeah.
really good
It
watch. A
was a
really
good
good
race.
watch actually.
Yeah. I've not had a chance to watch it back yet, but I did enjoy racing it. Um, so yeah, I will give it a watch back tomorrow, I expect. Um, but yeah, let's hope we have the same tonight then. So we got a short quali tonight, Clem, and it's a sprint race, so a little bit different
Yes,
to usual. So short quali
I
and
think
sprint race, by the way, tends to take a little bit less time than actually a full quali does. So even though it's 12 laps, usually.
I think I know your answer, but how do you feel to Sandvort?
I
How do
love
you
it.
like it?
I reckon it's a great
Yeah,
track. Yeah, yeah. It's I'm always the same with these. If a track brings something to F1 that no other track does, it's great in my mind. And Zandvoort does that with its banking corners. So, yeah. It's a little bit narrow. It's pretty much, turn 1 is pretty much your only real overtaking opportunity. I can think of another corner actually, which Sergeant Cameron's just coming into on his outlap, but if you're alongside, you can
Yes.
get a move there. But yeah, other than that, it's really most of the action I would say is turn 1. But yeah, despite that, it's still I love the challenge of it as a driver anyway.
Definitely. Especially when we still don't know the weather. We don't know what it's going to be.
No, we don't. No. What does it look like at the moment? It's obviously dry, but
Well, it's telling me for the quality it's 6% rain forecast. So dry quality, I expect.
yeah.
Oh, I really do hope there's some rain in there. I really do.
Nice to have a bit of rain, maybe a rainy sprint and then a dry race. That'd be kind of cool. So it might mix up the grid a little bit.
Yeah. Because we had a bit of rain when we did that 100%, didn't we?
We did, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's not speak about that one.
No, I don't like speaking about that one much, but we'll mention it just a tiny amount.
But yeah, we did have some rain in that one. Definitely makes it interesting.
No 100%.
Different. It's almost a different track because there's so many corners that are flat out in the dry, and then or high speed, high gear, and then in the wet you've got to lift into them or even shift down.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a different challenge again. Kamarov on the first hot lap of the evening, looking.
No, Gunnar, he doesn't.
Tidy. No, he's got a big challenge on his hands tonight.
He does. He has been trying his hardest.
Nice.
I think Plum, Axel, and Bacon put a little teaser into the chat earlier on, and there's a bit of time required for Kamarov to improve on, but he reckons he's got it. He's quite confident. I think it's the race where he'll probably gain the most, I believe.
Yeah, quite possibly, yeah. Here is one of his challengers tonight, in Bacon Soda, who straight away goes fastest, 108.566. Oh, we've lost Vice!
Oh! Where's he gone?
Oh, there's nobody near him, but it's on the sort of, it looks like it's between
it's the DRS.
penultimate corner and the final corner. Where the DRS activates.
It's the DRS activation, yeah. It looks like he's probably gone out on that outside curb.
Yeah. Yeah, either that or he's caught the inside curve and it's pulled him into the wall. But, yeah, oh, what a shame.
Yeah,
I've to start from the back.
I've been there. I think who dropped it in the Wednesday race?
Oh, we've all been there.
I think Wives had dropped it there, and obviously because his car didn't ghost because RF1 don't do ghosting. I just hit the side of it. It just killed me.
That's right, yeah.
Well, he dropped it there, so even someone who experiences Wives has dropped it. I don't fault you, Vice. There, he's been doing well. It's a shame, really. He's been really practicing this really hard.
Yeah, it'd be upsetting for him that, but he's got to remember it's a sprint race, so this is effectively the qualifying for the qualifying rather than the official qualifying. So, hey Gunnar, evening buddy. Does Kamarov run auto gears?
No, he doesn't.
No, I believe he runs medium traction.
He runs.
Or is it ABS?
ABS.
He runs ABS, so he's ABS no traction. But I've got a feeling he turns traction on some tracks.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
Not sure.
I might be making that up, actually, guys.
I can only see what they're currently running.
Yeah. I think I've got a feeling I'm making it up. Sorry, obviously doing comms 3 times a week at the moment is 60 drivers, so I can get mixed up a little bit. And that's low for me. It was 5 comms a week, so I was doing 100 drivers a week. So,
wow.
Yeah. Anyway, Robbo is just coming up to the penultimate corner. So yeah, anybody that's not driven it yet or seen it, the only difference in this track this season is the DRS activation is just before the final corner rather than just after, which is pretty unusual.
They haven't actually changed the graphic on the track map. If you wait for the yellow flag to go, the DRS bit is still at the old point.
Yeah, still got the little round green thing. That should be further back round the corner.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, good point. I've just got a thing from Vice, so I think he wants to come in and join us. We can ask him what he was up to. What were you doing, Vice? Where is he? There he is.
Got Dre coming around to start one. I'll stay on with Dre.
Okay. I can't even see him. I'm literally trying to. Oh, there he is. Then right there. But you're still looking at the bottom for Dre. So, hello, Vice.
Oh, I can't believe it.
Can't believe it. What did you?
Oh,
do?
Dre!
Oh,
Dre!
Spin, but he recovered that easily enough. Wins the lap, but there we go. Theo's coming around to finish his lap. Yeah, what did you do, Vice? Come on, what did you do?
Final corner, pushed too hard, got onto the curb on the outside and spun around, hit the wall on the inside. Just got enough angle for it to take the wheel off. And it's so unfortunate because I didn't, if I really could have had pace for a top 5 quali.
Oh wow, okay.
I'm
just been putting the work in for this one, and then it's the way it goes, mate. It's the way it goes. Imagine what it's like for the real drivers when something like that happens. They've done all the practice and everything.
Can't actually believe that happened.
It's a shame, really, because if you'd have done that quick one-shot quali we did in practice, if you'd have put that into here, it would have put you 5th.
I was like 3
You
tenths
really
off the
did
camera
have. You did have pace here, but you're gonna have to just prove it in the race now.
Yeah, that's the way it goes, unfortunately. But yeah, like I said a minute ago, it's only the qualifying for the qualifying, Vice. Remember that for this one, because it's a sprint race. So
yeah, it's hard to overtake around here and all that. I just can't believe I did that.
Yeah, it's not the easiest. It is a narrow track. Turn 1 tends to be the best opportunity. But, yeah, we'll see how you get on in a way. But never mind, unlucky.
The last of the trialists is doing well in P6, Ransdell.
Yeah, I think he did a Tuesday race. He was good on the pace, but
he did drive last night in WAF1 as well.
He was catching me rapid towards the end. He really was. Yeah. I think the last lap, second to last lap, I was 3 seconds ahead, and last lap he brought it down to a second. He was really, really quick last night.
Yeah. What I will say though is he caught the back of me when my tyres were bad, and he never tried anything silly or anything like that. He just waited on the back. I wanted to hold him up because my teammate was the next one up the road, so I was trying to hold him up, but he didn't. He didn't try anything silly around any silly corners. He just waited for the pit straight and got me on the DRS.
He also had a really good race last night, Corey. He wasn't too far off me either.
No, P8 I think he finished.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he got a little bit lucky. He admitted that himself because he went into the pits and literally the VSC came out just as he was going into his box. So he got a little bit lucky with that, and it gained him about 6 seconds. So, but he still did very well. But without that, I think he would have been about 10th, I think. So, yeah, he still did very well. So.
Shit, I've still not ordered my food. Fuck.
Oops. What you gonna have? Not pizza again, is it?
No, not pizza again, no.
Oh, I had pizza tonight. I had meatball pizza.
I'm thinking Indian.
Indian? Yes.
Lambooner, I reckon.
Nah, margarita's the best. Nothing can beat it.
Margarita. You're going back
A
to
margarita? Margarita curry?
pizzas, yeah. Ugh.
No, margarita pizza.
Oh, you're going back to pizzas, yeah.
Oh, you went back to pieces. I was on it a curry.
Oh, no.
What do you mean you can't beat margarita? That's just a cheese pizza.
No, but it's just...
I get what he means.
The plainness makes it good.
I get what he means.
It's just... You don't need a lot of flavour and all that stuff. It's just...
But to be fair, Hilly, his taste buds haven't developed yet, so give him
Well,
time.
this is true, yeah. Yeah, you wait till you're a bit older and you start having things like spinach on it and stuff like that.
Ugh.
Not really, obviously. I still can't stand that stuff. My dad loves it. I don't know what age you start liking spinach. That's...
Same as those who prefer pineapple on pizza. It's just
I've
with
never
age
tried
they get it.
I like that. I've always liked pineapple on pizza. I like
Prime
it on
example.
pizza.
Prime example.
How dare you? How dare you? I am not old. I am...
You are
I'm
older
mature.
than me. You're older than
Aren't
me.
you the oldest
so
in the league?
therefore,
No, I'm not the oldest in the league.
whoa.
Good.
I can't believe you two are ganging up. I invite you in to my parties to comms, and you're ganging up on me. Unbelievable. Right.
He's had a bad start to his night, so I help him out a little.
Guno says you go Chinese chicken balls with curry salt say, Ellie. Yes, yeah, only because I'll be honest, I don't like sweet and sour sauce. So, yes, I will have curry sauce in my chicken balls. Can't stand sweet and sour sauce. Always hate that stuff. Ugh.
Oh my god,
But
I
I
still
can't
can't
find the
believe I
driver on that
crashed.
actual lap at the moment. So, any help?
Big
D.
Big
Big D. Big D.
Or-
Oh no, he's coming in.
No, he's going in the pits.
Axel in the pits.
Matt,
I don't think any of them
Oh
are.
my god.
Matt Daly's in
that could have been if I didn't crash.
Right, we got Shrek on an outlap.
Actually,
Yeah.
Matt Daly's just crossed the line after an invalidation, so I think he must be going again.
Yeah.
Got about 50% battery, so make a good fist of a laugh. He's only on 110.2 actually, so I don't mean that disrespectfully, but that is pretty slow for Matt.
Yeah, I'll stay on with Dre.
Dre's in the pits.
No,
Shrek.
not Shrek. Shrek, sorry. Why did I say Dre?
Oh,
Shrek.
yeah, you go with Shrek.
I found the most time through turn 3 against everyone that for all breaking through turn 3 a slight bit I wasn't.
You weren't breaking through turn 3.
No, I was actually lifting off of throttle only a slight bit.
Oh yeah, that's how I'd take it, just a lift. But yeah, it's when you get into the race that starts becoming a bit more
It's
difficult.
weird how
Yeah.
F1 drivers in real life take it compared to the game forces you to take the inside line. The inside, they say it's quicker, but obviously in real life they stay right to the very edge.
Yeah, you're talking about
Yeah.
turn 4,
Turn
aren't you?
four.
Turn 4, yeah.
hairpin. Yeah. It's because there's extra grip on the outsides, and after watching all that, Matt Daly pitted as well, so I'm now going to Shrek. The best cross the line.
Is
He's improving. 109.3 goes P8, stays P8 in fact. Atkins? Yeah, Atkins is improving. 3/10 up in the first sector almost.
Do you guys think softs is a good strat for the sprint?
Well, funny enough, mate, I haven't done any practice for it, so I really don't know. I honestly don't know. I would go mediums because you don't save your mediums for the race, so I don't see the point in going anything but mediums, quite honestly.
Okay.
If you're sort of somewhere in the middle of the pack, then softs might be an idea to try and get yourself into the top 10. But starting from the back, I don't know. What would you do, Clem?
sorry, what was that? I was ordering food.
So, Vice just said about what tyres to use in the sprints for him. So, starting from the back, would you go
See,
softs or mediums?
I think regardless of where I am, I'm going softs.
Oh,
Because this isn't the place where you gain the most points. At least not with us. I don't know if obviously other leagues do differently, but you don't gain that many from here. Here's your position. Start on the softs, get ahead of people who probably go the mediums, but stay ahead. You never know, might be a safety car that prolongs your tyre wear. But
Yeah.
that's what I would do. Go softs, try and get ahead as many people as you can of those that do go mediums, and get yourself in that better position for the main race.
By the way, when
Fair
did
enough.
Theo retire? I don't remember seeing
It's only
that.
just happened. I don't see exactly, but I think he's retired in the pits.
Yeah.
So Atkins just coming around, invalidated that run, but he went up to P7 on the previous run. Dre's off track. Having a moment.
I have no idea why Scott's changed his name.
Gone back to Dordy Cacat.
No, that's
that's
the
old
AID. No, this is the AID. If you add him as a friend, it changes back to I6I Scott.
Was it?
Yeah.
Then why has he unfriended me then? Little bitch.
No, this is he was always on Xbox. It's only in the last 3 weeks that he's changed back to.
Oh, he's changed to his EA.
He's changed to PC.
Oh.
So he probably does have you as a friend, just not an EA friend. Yeah. On this account.
I still feel a little bit like... well, upset.
I'm gonna go on Bobby Robbo. Robbo is up at the minute through sector 1.
He said doesn't like this track. I think he's feeling he doesn't think his pace is that good.
Yeah, doesn't like the track. Yeah, so whatever, mind, Fatal. You know what to do in the race. Keep it going. Get to the end. You never know what happened ahead of you. So
I think he'll go hard through the main race, try and overcut a few people, maybe.
Good, yeah. This is one of the tracks you could stop, by the way. Just to throw that.
It is, yes.
It's not a definite one stop here at all.
Well,
the problem though is that because it's a sprint, you'll only have one set of mediums for the race. Ooh. So it probably takes away that strategy. Actually, to be fair, Robbo P11. That's a poor,
I actually did not realise the session's already ended. Plum's gone fastest. Bacon's retired.
We've been chatting.
Yeah, Cameron's back top.
Dinner. So
sorry.
Not only that, to be fair.
Comes Big D. 109050 goes P5. And still not improving. Big Perry. Is he a debutant tonight? He is, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yes and no.
Not for PRF1 and overall, I don't think. But
not for PRF1 overall, but
okay.
For this season he is, yes.
15. That's low for him.
It is. That Mark only in P14 as well.
Yeah.
Oh, good for a qualified spread. Oh.
Unusual.
Yeah, Vice, if you'd put that same time across, you would have beaten spread again.
Oh, goodness me.
He was saying in the party chat, I could not be beaten by Vice today, and I've just gone and crashed. So he was the only one laughing in the party chat, so...
What was the time earlier on that you did?
A 108 something, or a 109.1, or something like that.
He did a 109.147.
Okay, so that would have put
so just ahead of spread.
So yeah, you'd have been just ahead of spreader.
And I had more time as well, so...
Yeah.
Oh my
god. P6, but it is pole position for Plum in the Red Bull 108.303.
Had a lot of connection issues.
Camera off 3, Axel in 4, Big D 5, Ransel 6. I'm just going to scroll to the bottom because I ain't got enough time
Spread, to Big Perry Atkins and Taywin P10. That's good from him. And Plum's also been having a lot of issues with his game crashing lately, so yeah, let's see how he goes. 3 races in a row, I think, in Lauda he had issues with that. But yeah, I'm gonna go head off now. Plum.
Plum, okay, we'll keep an eye on that. Alright then, Vice, well, good luck. Yeah, get yourself off, it's only a little mini break here before the sprint, so get yourself off. Good luck, and good luck getting through the field a little bit. Yeah, don't crash.
I think a pee break is required, to be fair.
Well, thanks for that. Don't take us with you, please.
No, I won't. No.
No.
Uh,
Thank you.
well, out quickly disappear, man.
All right. See you later. Good luck, man.
Thank you.
Well, guys, decent qualifying. It was tight. I missed after laps. One because I was talking, and two because everybody I went on to seemed to be going to the pits instead of actually doing a lap. Um, quick bit of coffee. Right then. Okay. What should we do? I can do. We could do a poll, but I'll probably keep that for the race. So you guys can use your channel points for the race. But we'll have to have a think about what we can do for that. Oh, what's going on? Got one of these silly Norton security notification things come up. Go way up, please. There we go. Excellent. Right then. I spent half my day today looking at ways to get overlays for comms on F1, and I've signed up. I've downloaded SimHub as a start, but I think it may be a little bit out of my skill level. Not gonna lie, but I'll stick with it, and I'll try and do something. But yeah, might need somebody who's better on computers and with all that sort of stuff than me to do that for me. So I might have to look around for a bit.
And we're back.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
I feel like you're going to say something then.
I just finished saying something, so...
Oh,
fatal, 39,000 channel points. Will you be able to gamble some of that? I'll do a
oh,
thing.
gamble.
Not yet. Calm down, calm down.
Okay.
Maybe for the main race we'll do some up, but I don't know what yet. Volungus, yeah, it might be a good shout, that Gunnar. I'll ask him. Axel, that was terrible. Completely ruined bacon. Stupid wheel program. Well, there you go.
Okay. Thank you for that. Cheers, Axel. So the hack's clearly not working tonight now.
The what? Sorry, what?
Axel's hack's clearly not working tonight then?
No, it doesn't look like it, no.
No, he's forgot to turn him back on again.
Yeah.
Dear.
Unfortunately. But, it gives everybody else a chance, I guess.
Oh, we are going. I can hear the timer, but I can't see it.
Are you sure?
I can hear the timer.
I can't.
There we go.
Oh. That was weird. Well, there'll be a formation lap, guys, for both sprint and main race. So, away they go for that. So, no real surprise to see plum and bacon soda at the front.
Oh.
But Kamarov and Axel right behind them, so
That's interesting. Definitely, the tyres is definitely interesting.
yeah, I've just brought them up. So yeah, go on, take us through that then, Clem.
So obviously we've got the top 5 on the softs. That Mark, Fatal, Goombert and Vice have listened to me about being on the softs and getting ahead of those mediums. But also, fuel spread has put 21 kilos in compared to Atkins of the Williams, who's only put 16 kilos in.
Okay.
There's that to me is roughly 3 laps difference. 3 laps difference of fuel, and I believe we both know how fuel heavy this track is.
It is.
It
It's
drinks
quite
it.
insane. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't like to think actually 50% race around here. They're going to be over 2 laps over, aren't they, on fuel?
They've got to the minimum.
3 laps.
Minimum. I don't think you can bank on a safety car to save you.
No, the safety car hasn't been so quick to come out recently, so I don't think... Oh, Bacon Soda has left the session. and has been
I'll get him back.
disqualified. Cool.
Got him back.
See if he gets back in time. Well, he won't be able to take control of his car until after the start, so...
Yeah, Gunnar there, confirming 2 laps minimum.
Yeah.
That's for the main race, at least.
Yeah, that's for the main race.
Could not tell you for this. Could not tell you.
Yeah, I think it's actually closer to... Well, for me personally, I find it was closer to 2.5 laps for a 50% race.
But you like to fuel save, don't you?
And I like to fuel save, yeah. So, yeah, it depends. But away we go. Off they go, and Plum keeps in the lead. Kamarov and Axel and Big D, Ransdell, well, they're all getting past. Now, where's Bacon Soda? He's been disqualified from this as well.
What has he done?
Well, he got disqualified on the... I can only assume he didn't move. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I didn't see it, but...
Oh God. Shrek.
There's been an incident, and Shrek...
That Mark and Robbo all involved, yeah.
Yeah, Shrek, Dark Mark, Robbo. That's yellow flags in sets of 2. No form of safety car at all, as Plum has absolutely flown out into the lead. Has used more ERS than anybody else to do that. Yeah,
I believe Dark Mark got collected there.
I'm just thinking they may need to do a restart after the sprint, buddy. Because that's a glitch that's happened to Bacon there. It's unfortunate for him, but I don't particularly want to call a restart in the sprint, so...
No, I'll ask Spread, see what he wants to do for when he finishes.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, but Axel at the moment putting Kamarov under all sorts of pressure. Big D just behind, but Ransdell as well. He's having a great start, great debut so far. Mediums, he's the top medium runner in his Ransdell.
Got Spread out behind him though. And obviously, I do like to see Spread attack more than defend.
Pretty much. Second down to 11th are in, well, will be in a DRS train once it activates. Fortunately for Robbo, he had to pit. It looks like the other two managed to get away with it and carry on. Say get away with it, they've got to catch up to the pack before they can do anything though.
Fatal doing well, gaining 5 places, I believe. 5 he's gained.
Yeah, I was just about to have a look at the changes. So here comes Axel to the inside of Kamarov into turn 1. Kamarov will get a better traction around the outside, which will allow him to keep the pass in second place. But a pretty good show of intent though from Axel there, Clem.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely good racing that there.
Yeah, nice bit of racing from the pair of them, and certainly Axel showing his intent that he's saying to Kamarov there, look, I'm here, I'm intending to get past, I'm not messing about.
Also got Perry and Scott on the back of Theo here. Theo's just dropping a little bit away from the other Williams.
Yeah. So, oh, I love that helicopter cam. God, I love it. And all the cars are close together as well. Look how close Dawdy is getting to the back of Perry there. Thing is, they've all got DRS, so in order to
Axel
move,
back again on cam. And he's got it done before turn 1.
Yeah, before the braking. I think Cam realised there wasn't a lot we could do. I don't think Cam will mind that much, actually, as long as he can stay on the back of him.
Axel's burned through a lot more of his overtake as well, so you never know.
Yeah.
Might see another run into the second DRS.
I think we might see Kamarov settle in. I'm not sure. The only problem for him settling in at the moment is Big D still within the 1 second. Only just, but he is.
And Scott's got past Perry, and Scott's dropped it! Oh, and he's taken Perry with him!
Oh dear. Scott's.
He touched that inside
Orange.
curb.
Oh, right. Okay.
Lost the front.
So he's lost it, and looks like Big Perry Big Perry has managed to recover it pretty well. So he's in P2. Oh no, he's missing the end plate actually, Perry.
Yeah.
So
He has struggled there. Fatal has just done that move with that DRS.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's struggling to do that penultimate corner.
Dre and Fatal are sorry, Dre up 8 places, Fatal up 6.
Shame for Perry, he was doing well there.
Yeah. Never mind, I think... Has he gone into the pit? Yeah, Perry had to pit, I thought he would. But towards the end, he probably would have carried on, but we're not even halfway through the sprint yet, so I think he kind of had to pit there.
Randall and Spreader have done well to keep with DRS for Big D. One of the soft runners. Oh, yeah, Big D's got off! Big D's got off!
So did you just curse him?
No, I said Randall and Spreader doing well to keep with Big D.
To be fair, you did actually, yeah. I don't know if that can count as a curse. Oh, virtual safety car. Gunnar, you're probably right, in all fairness. You're probably right, that probably should have been a restart. Yeah, that's...
I've not even seen him come back in either. No, well, I haven't really had this discussion yet with Spread, because I don't really want to call a restart if he doesn't feel he's in charge of the Fridays. I don't really feel like doing it for him.
Yeah, others would say, well, maybe it should be the comms doing it, because they're the only ones that can see everything. But I also know that a lot of leagues would say, well, they wouldn't do a restart for one person.
No,
so it's,
no, they wouldn't.
You know, I don't think it matters how many it is. I think it should, you know, if it's something that should be restarted, then it should be restarted.
Yeah, it's catch-22, really. You're going to piss someone off either way.
Exactly. Because there's those that have had a really good start that are going to say, well, hang on, you know, that's unfair because I've now got to get put back down to where I was. But, yeah. Like you said, it's catch-22. Right, so another one doing really well in this sprint race is Theo in P7. Up 3 places. Qualified decent for Theo, P10. No offence, Theo. But up 3 places in the sprint as well, and on for sprint points.
Yeah, got some good points there for Theo as well. This should be a fairly good move on Atkins, to a fairly easy move on Atkins, sorry.
Should have it done before braking, shouldn't he? Well, he's just flown past, hasn't he? Atkins.
Yeah.
They're on about the same amount of energy, so... Again, I don't think Atkins will panic too much. There's plenty of laps for him to be able to do the same back, as long as he can stick on the back of the Alpine.
Now, again, another night where Spreader is hammering those mediums compared to everyone else. He's on 23% wear on those mediums, and the next worst is Dre, who's on 20.
Okay, so is that Spread, did you say?
Yeah, Spread again.
Again, yeah, we noticed this last week, didn't we? And even mentioned it to him in the podium interviews. For whatever reason, his tire wear seems to be higher than anybody's.
Doesn't seem to affect his pace though. He's still there with Randall.
Yeah, but I mean, that's the thing though. I mean, is it affecting his pace? Would he be quicker again? You know, would he be in front of Randall and actually fighting for the top 3 spots instead?
I think he's admitted that he has struggled on this game compared to the last one. He hasn't connected it with it as well. Because on last year's game, he was really quick. He was it was Kamarov level.
Absolutely.
Kamarov, Plum, Axel, they all just pulled away a little bit. It's like they've adjusted to it a bit better.
Yeah. Why is Spreader?
Oh, we got Atkins on back to Theo. Very close.
But as we said in qualifying, it is difficult around here to find moves throughout the lap.
Yeah.
Tends to be turn 1. You pretty much spend the lap building up to an overtake in turn 1, I think. Unless way really through the lap, another opportunity might arise if the driver in front has a little moment or something, and it just allows you the opportunity to nip up the inside or something.
I think he's running the same setup as Kamarov, to be fair. There's quite a lot of people with the similar wings, so the majority of what I heard tonight was they're running 50-40.
50-40?
Yeah.
Oh wow, I wouldn't be doing that.
Yeah.
I can't do that, I'd be spinning all over the place.
That's the consensus of the majority of people were running, so I don't know if it's that.
So Atkins, in a way, got a nice move to get Theo back, and since he got ahead Theo, he has, well, rather obliterated his ERS actually. He's under 10% now, which he was on 43, I think it was before, which is going to probably leave him a little bit vulnerable now to the likes of Big D, Matt Daly, who's making his way up quite nicely.
Yeah, he's had a fairly quiet one, just kept going on.
Seems to be a lot of the midfield guys have seemed to have made up a lot of positions. So, and they're doing it by, well, just keeping the car going basically in the right direction.
Yeah. So I think if you take away the top 3, it's very mixed compared to what we're used to. It's definitely mixed, and enjoying it. It's nice to see these people fighting someone that they haven't done before, essentially.
Yeah, here comes Matt Daly on Big D. Oh, hang on, no.
Oh,
yeah. There we go. Is he going to get this done? Because Big D probably get a better run.
Oh,
a little bit of touch, a bit of wheel banging, but nothing massive.
No.
So that's not really what they want. I mean, they're battling each other. They've got the advantage at the moment on the car ahead of them, Theo, so that's where the position is that they could both gain if they weren't to battle each other here. You can see the light flashing away on the back of Theo's car. It's just such an inviting sight, isn't it? When you're sort of after that round, whatever, you know there's a big DRS zone and the car in front of you's flashing. It's just like, come on, come on.
There's only 2 drivers above 50% on their battery, and that's Vice and Goomba. Everyone else is hanging around the 14s, 13s, 9, 10. They're all blitzing through it just to keep in this DRS or try to get that move.
Yeah, here comes Big D making a move on Theo up the inside at turn 1. He gets that done. He's flashing away as well.
It's like here, if you have a look at the fight for P11 with Fatal, Darklord and Vice, I know Vice is on the softs compared to Darklord, obviously Fatal's obviously ahead. Vice is in the ultimate position here because he's got the old battery and don't count out for that DRS to just absolutely blitz past.
That's it. Yeah, but yeah. I mean, the only thing is he's put all his eggs in one basket. He's either going to get a move done, and it may be difficult because you would think that Darklord's going to get a run on Fatal with DRS on the main straight. So we could end up 3 wide into turn 1 here. Although Vice, of course, having crashed in qualifying, started at the back. He's gained 7 places, I assume, and I might say that's a job pretty well done in the sprint, to be fair. He's just fallen off the back of him a little bit, Vice. So here comes Darklord.
He's got nothing to fight. Neither of them have got anything to fight with. I don't understand it.
He's going to try and do this on brakes. Needs to make the corner. They have a little bit of a touch, but I don't think there's any blame on Fatal there. I don't think there's any blame for either of them, really. It's just battling.
Yeah.
A bit of a wheel bang.
Even now, Goomba's just used up his overtake just to try to get somewhere. Now Vice is the only person considerable double digits. Everyone else is just nothing.
That's right, but we are on the final lap of the sprint.
Got to
It's got to use
got
it
to
somewhere.
use it. Oh,
Oh, he's going to get a chance here. Dark Lord's gotten out of sorts. And surely Vice, with that energy now, will get this done. Just turn it on and leave it on. Doesn't, not round the corners because you like to spin. But could he nick the place off Fatal on the line? It's a bit difficult because you're going to have
I wouldn't put it past him.
I don't fancy him.
Wouldn't put it past him.
Goes to the inside. It's close.
Oh, that's
But
close.
Fatal hangs on. 22 thousandths in the end. Grandstand finish from the oldest and the youngest drivers on the grid.
Yeah. See, him saving that battery there is just benefiting. He almost gained 2 places. Then
Yeah.
2 people were blitzing it.
So close. But sorry, we're so enthralled with that, we've completely missed all the other guys finishing. So Big Perry's DNF'd at the end and left the session.
So, not left the session. He's still there.
Or maybe it was retired from session then that I saw. I thought it said left the session, but
Cameron did get Axel back.
God, look at this! They're gagging for it. They want the pole for the race. So, what do you fancy, Clem? Who should we go with this week? We did Vice last week, didn't we?
Oh, we did Vice last week, yeah.
Just scroll through. Just scroll through the results, guys. I won't read them all out. I'll just scroll so you can see them on your screen, and they've got them for the standings and that. There you go. And race director. God, hardly any instance at all. There you go. Right, yeah. Let's have a look then. So, results sprint. Who's going to be starting where?
Could we go for Randall for podium?
On debut. A debut podium from Ransdell.
That one's interesting.
Yeah. Is podium a
Especially,
bit much?
especially if the top 3 do get involved a bit more.
Yeah. I don't know. I just wonder if podium's a bit much to put on a lad on his debut. He's done very well there, but he has got...
Bacon's a good shout.
yeah. Do one on bacon, Gooner says. A bacon podium.
Ooh, that one's a bit of a stretch, maybe.
How about top 5?
I'd go for top 5. Bacon top 5.
Yeah? Okay,
yeah.
Bacon top 5. If he doesn't start the race, guys, the channel points are mine.
Oh no, do I bet? Oh no, do I gamble?
Bacon to finish. Top 5.
So just to finish off there, whilst I've got me details up from Sprint, Spread finished the highest tyre wear of 44% on the mediums. The next highest is Theo on 39.
Oh wow.
So considerable amount of difference.
Okay guys, I'm going to give you 10 minutes to put your submissions in.
In fact, Spread's
there you
mediums
go.
are worn
It is,
worse than Fatal's and Vice's softs.
Really?
So their softs were on 43. His medium's on 44. It's quite considerable.
That's insane. That's
Yeah,
insane. And
that's insane.
Gunner's mentioned in the chat here saying that he raced with them last week in HRF1, and he does run a high setup apparently, a high wing setup. Yeah, but the thing is, it is a high wing setup for Netherlands, so he can't be that much higher than everybody else. So there's got to be something else he's doing, whether it's his style of driving, which seems unlikely to me. And the other thing I could think is suspension. Is he running his suspension like you would in TT rather than lowering it down? I'm
Not
I'm not an
sure. I
expert
really
with
am
the
not sure.
setup, so I don't, not 100% sure. Anyway, Clem, we shall take our break. Grab ourselves a drink or whatever you want to do, and we'll be back in just a couple of minutes, ready for the start of the race. So we'll see you in a moment, guys.
Oh, I heard the timer. And Hilly's not here, so we'll just watch back. Yes, Guna, I've gone against you. I've gone for 4K on Bacon not to get top 5 because I think it's a bit much. I think we've got a few faster drivers here. Ah, he's back.
I'm back. Ah, sorry, I must have filled the kettle a little bit more than I meant to. Was it okay?
Yeah. It's alright, Guna's just chucking his money away.
Hilly.
Absolute fucking gambling addict, promise you.
He's gone on Bacon for the top 5.
Oh.
So interesting. Have you seen what wings Fatal says he's running?
Yes, it's not enough. Nowhere near. I'm
28.30.
surprised. I'm really surprised Vice got as close as he did then.
Yeah. That just goes to show the power of the DRS.
The DRS, yeah, it's mental. Mental. Honestly, Goon, are you doing that? It's like putting a 15 full team on a Saturday, all to draw. Telling you now. And for some fucking wacky reason, you'd come out with it, wouldn't you? You really would.
Gooner would. He's the luckiest man alive. You've seen him race.
I have.
Whenever there's
Didn't have a
contact,
good
it's
one
always
last
the other
night,
guy that
though.
spins. So.
Yeah, he didn't have a good one last night, though.
Oh no, he didn't, did he? No, we were saying about ours.
I
But,
had to get it in somewhere. Sorry, bud.
He spun himself on the inside of the right. Oh god, the right hander that leads you up to the end of sets of 2 in Bahrain. He spun himself there and gave himself some damage. Silly boy. Oh, fatal. Oh, not just fatal. Vice.
Oh, Vice and
Gumba.
Gumba. Oh, alright. Calm down, lads.
Nit. Right, here we go
Is Bacon
again.
gonna get
Can't see a
away?
thing from back there. Let's go on board with Spreader. The lights
Right,
go
got
out,
away.
and away we go. Top 4 all seems to get away pretty well. Spreader might have a little chance on Axel here. Manages to break a lot later. I think he's going to get this done. He has. The Spreader up into P3. Just looking down the field. Everybody seems okay at the moment. Few changes in position going on, but
Ooh, that would be nice to see.
Axel came out of that hairpin having a little bit of a swerving side to side a little bit. Looks like he was trying to generate some heat on the exit. Yeah, very nice start. Everybody has gotten away okay.
Ooh, a little bit of a nudge there on Shrek to get by from Bacon. Just a tiny one.
A little nudge. Oh dear. He's got to fly for this round. I reckon he's odds on to get his top 5 now. I think that was silly of me. Should have gone with the podium.
I'm thinking incidents are going to happen.
They might.
I'm not saying it's going to be him.
No.
But it may hamper. I'm just hoping that obviously commentating curse is not there.
So Plum and Kamarov are
Blob.
battling into turn 1 side by side as they exit. They're going to stay side by side through turns 2 and 3 and into 4.
Spread an Axel.
Yeah, they're battling away behind as well. It looks like Plum's going to come out on top in the end, but that's some superb racing from them through turns 1, 2, 3, 4. Still side by side. I have to be honest, Plum's connection looks like he's struggling a bit. I'm not sure Cammy even knows how close he is, quite honestly, because Plum was beginning to jump about a bit there.
That March went round the outside of the fast right-hander round Akadre, and Bacon followed him.
Nice. Wow. That's brave.
Fatal on the hard, I've just noticed. And dark mark on the softs.
Yeah, so Fatal started on the hard tyre, as has Scott, or Dawdy Cat down at the bottom there. And just 2 soft runners. Can't be 100% sure they're going for a 2-stop. As I say, I would suggest it's more likely a 1-stop actually, because they've only got the 1 set of mediums available. Kind of kills the 2-stop, doesn't it?
Kinda kills the 2-stop, yeah. Who chose sprint races, Greta?
Yeah. You're gonna have to have words. Don't do it on the tracks where people might actually 2-stop and make it interesting for us.
Oh, is it crackling? Hang on, let me reset. Let me know if that's better. Hopefully so. Right, where are we at with fuel? So, the moment, Spread has got the most of so far by anyone. He's currently got 52 kilos. The average is about 48.1 kilos. With the lowest amount currently Shrek on 45.6. So Shrek has not got enough.
No, he's...
At the minute, he has not got enough.
Well, perhaps due to his position... Oh, as Bacon Soda's dropping, he's in the pits.
Is there a wing change?
Bacon is in the pits.
The wing change.
Yeah,
Wing change
on
at the
the
start.
car. It's a wing change. As Gunnar has his head in his hands.
Yes!
Tears streaming down his eyes. His cheeks even. I'll let you cash in early if you like. You can have 500 back if you cash in.
Cash out, quick!
Cash out, yeah. Quick. 500 back. Dark Mark then goes for the move on Fatal round the hairpin. Coming up to the end of sector 2. He's around the outside, nicely done.
Not surprised though, Softness is hard, so only a few laps.
Yeah.
Even if Fatal's not running enough downforce, it's still fairly easy to be honest with you.
Yeah, at this point, it's definitely. But I tell you what, Fatal would love it if he can hold on to the DRS of Dark Mark. It may be difficult through the corners, so he's going to get attacked here actually from Dark Lord. Well, how are people? People are managing to catch him on the straight, despite the really low wings.
DRS, it's mental.
Just goes to show how different it is to last year's game, because last year you wouldn't have got close to him.
So Dark Mark has now less than 10% of his battery. Not the only one, Dark Lord. Camera Axel, roughly around 25 to 30. Theo around 30. Everyone else is doing alright so far.
Theo!
Keeping it. Oh.
Sorry, Theo just had a moment off track. He's taking out one of the braking boards, so that'll be someone.
But again, well, in fact, Spread's the only one battering his mediums. Big D is overtaking Spread.
Oh wow, okay. Big Perry
Axel
makes a move on Dre, so Dre's going to come back.
Axel's looking after his the best. He's currently on 15%. Spread and Big D on 22.
Oh, just to finish that off, Perry did hold the move. Dre's going to have a look into turn 1. Perry manages to break that a little bit later, and he's going to have the outside, usually with a better grip, and that gives him the position. Nicely done from Big Perry. Bit wrong the sprint race for him. Early doors, so making his way back through. So that,
close to
as you
Fatal.
completely expect, smashes in the fastest lap of the race.
Oh, who's that? It's Atkins! Atkins is facing the wrong way!
Oh, he is! What are you doing facing that way, Atkins? Thank God for ghosting.
Oh, yes, tell me about it. Tell me about it. Tell me about it.
Oh, well, that's both Williams now. I seem to recall something going wrong for Williams last week. But,
Scott, he died in Q1, I think, and he was last.
Yeah, but I got a feeling it started going right for him in the race, and they were both sort of around the sort of 9th and 10th or something like that.
Yeah.
But then I think it went wrong again. We've got moves going on all over the place at the moment. Dre's,
is that VSC?
Well, there's yellows out. Is it a VSC or a full? It's a VSC.
VSC,
okay.
VSC, finally.
That actually just saved Big Perry, because Dre was looking like he was going to have him around the outside before the yellow flags appeared. It's really doors. Plum looking just as strong in the 50% race as he was in the sprint. As we do get going again, DRS enabled. Axel is P2, by the way, and Plum seems to be he seems to be daydreaming a bit there, and his lead suddenly dropped to 1.5 seconds.
Might have had a horrible restart.
Yeah, didn't seem to be paying attention, maybe.
Spread on Randall.
So,
is he going to get in?
Going to get a chance.
Ooh.
Oh, he's going to have to back out. The VSC is out again.
Why?
Why is it? It's bacon soda. Yeah, he's lost his wing. He's going to be back into the pits again.
Oh, Perry. Robbo's got front wing damage as well.
That's Gunner's hopes and dreams.
Robbo's got very slight damage. He hasn't lost an end plate yet.
We're drifting away down the stream.
Ah, the points!
And Bacon Soda retires. He's had enough. He retires. And the house wins.
Yes! Yes.
Oh dear. Oh Gunnar, what did you do? Best go and have words, mate. Can't believe he's retired.
Oh, Axel! Axel, no!
Drive-through penalty for the Mercedes as we get going again. Ah, he's going to be so angry with himself right now. Drive-through. Do you know what? That's going to drop him significantly. You've got to do that, I feel, because you feel so silly if a safety car comes out and you haven't served it. So
yeah.
So he's going to drop him. Is he going to get out just behind the McLaren, or is the Red Bull? No, I think the Red Bull's going to go as well.
I mean, what is the pit lane here? 16, 17 seconds?
Yeah, roughly something like that. I think an actual pit stop takes around about 20 seconds. So yeah, for a drive-through, I would guess 15 seconds roughly, ish, something like that. But it's dropped him. I mean, his track position is the thing, though, isn't it? It's dropped him all the way down to P17.
Yeah.
So.
Well, we've still got a long way to go. Could be in the safety car. There's still 19
close
cars
the
in.
field is, though, that P2 has taken a drive through and dropped all the way to P17 on lap 9. That's,
take away the top two, it could be a good race.
yeah. It'd be super close if we got rid of the top two. Gurno says he'd get them back, don't worry.
Yeah, just bet on something silly again.
Spread. He's not. Spread's the one coming under attack here from Big D.
Oh, Axel, is he going to get both? Oh, quick, was rewind into turn 1.
Up the inside of Spread. They're still side by side into turn 4. And the outside, and he's going to get this Big D. He makes the move. He gets ahead of Spreader. Takes P4, and immediately Spreader is under pressure from Matt Daly, who's having a superb sprint and race. What the qualifying was horrendous for him, but wow. And
I had to rely on your stream to watch that. I was too busy watching Scott, Axel, and Goomberg. Axel was behind both, going to turn 1, and got neither of them.
So I've just gone down to them now. Obviously, Axel is going to be. I'd imagine he's going to be driving angry to some extent, but he probably needs that now. That's the thing. This is probably the time to be driving a bit angry.
Oh, Atkins has been lapped.
Yeah, so
Matt Daly got past Spreader.
He should unlap though, Atkins. As long as they don't lose too much time, they should get. They're not that far away from when people's going to start pitting. So
it's an early pit stop from Shrek.
Himself. Yeah, Shrek is in.
Always had a wing change.
Okay. He's had some sort of moment somewhere.
That puts Matt Daly, Big D, and Randall fighting for a podium here.
It does, indeed. When I said about when you said about doing Randall for a podium on his debut for the vote, I said, is that a little bit much? I just free at the moment.
Yeah, I just had a little gut feeling about it. He looks really well, to be fair. If you're fighting someone like Spread, Spread's one of the, besides obviously the Spreader special, he's one of the cleanest guys there is.
Yeah.
And if you're going to safely fight him,
I will say though, Big D's absolutely flying at the moment.
Oh, Atkins has pit again.
Big D makes the move there on Randall, but Randall's going to come back. Big D didn't really make the best of moves there. Went rather deep into the corner.
Bit of argy-bargy.
In a way, yeah, a little bit of argy-bargy, but
that
high line C coming out that you see him taking in real life provides that extra grip for Ransdell.
So in the meanwhile, Atkins he lost his front wing in the final corner, he's since pit again, and Dark has got off his softs and gone onto the hards.
Yeah. Okay. I've just realised Atkins, he will unlap himself when the top runners pit, but he's gone to soft, so he's going to have to pit again himself. Like,
He's already
quite
pitted.
soon.
That's twice. He
Oh.
lost it the lap after and lost his wing.
Oh, okay, that's race destroying then, basically.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
He's driving to the end and hoping for some retirements to gain some points, but Axel back up to P12 now. He's taking no prisoners at the moment. He's getting through the field pretty quickly.
Big D
Robbo is next.
Yeah. If you're Matt Daly here watching this too, what would you do? Do you want to get yourself involved?
Just be doing exactly what he is now. I wouldn't want to be getting involved at all. He's come very close to the back of Big D there.
Oh, VSC.
The VSC is out again.
Is that Atkins again? Yeah, Atkins again.
Into the pits. I don't think there's a front wing on that car.
No.
Oh, Atkins. It's one of those days. Yeah, serves the penalty.
Just seen Perry's got a pen to serve as well.
Yeah. Let's have a quick look at that. Just double check it. It is 5 seconds, yeah, so he will serve that. We're only lap 13 actually. It feels like we're about 2/3 into the race, but we're only a third of the way through. Drive through for Theo.
Oh, fifth lap. No. Drive through for Cam, Theo, and Vettel.
It's 3 of them. Yeah, it's 3 of them have been caught out by the safety car or the virtual safety car.
Cameron, Theo, and Vettel, all 3 are having a great race.
Yeah, in comes Theo. I think Cameron stayed out, so he's not serving it just yet. And Fatal is in as well. They'll both be cursing their luck, but that is going to drop them almost to the back.
I think it was for Cam, the penultimate corner. I think obviously the Delta brothers should go away from him. Just before you brake for the DRS, I think it was there. So I think if he could have done, I think he would have pit, but obviously you see the penalty, you've gone past that. Yeah, I think that's probably what that is. Because again, I'm saying with you, I wouldn't want to stay out with that drive-through over your head.
No, I guess you could argue that if you're going to stay out with a drive-through, it would be the front guys that would do that, because with every lap they're making gaps. But that's the exact reason why, see, okay, it's not brought out a safety car, but that yellow flag could have been a safety car. And he was stuck with that drive-through, so...
He has done it now.
Staying out again. He's
the
overtake here. Oh no, sorry, I'm watching Big D. I so thought I was on camera. I'm watching Big D. Big D goes for the overtake on Randstall. I haven't been doing this commentating very long, guys, so please forgive me. This Big D, it's a lovely move. So Kamarov did take the drive through and comes out P8, right on the back of Dre and Dart Lord.
Wing change for Vice. Tyre change for Axel.
Yeah.
Just the tyre change. That's... You know what? Fair enough.
He's gone to hards. Maybe he's thinking the undercut might be a way of him gaining some positions back. Ultimately, Axel's got a championship to think about, so his mentality really has to be damage limitation.
Oh, absolutely.
This is a nightmare for Kamarov. He's come out, he'd be wishing now that he'd actually stayed out another lap, because he's come out right on the back of Dre and Dart Lord, who are battling away with each other.
That's a way for me, Curry.
And Kamarov is in the pits. That's how annoying that was for him. He's decided to pit to get away from them, I guess. Spreader's pitted as well. So, yeah, that's about right. 15 on mediums and 21 on the hards. If my memory serves me right, I think that is what the game tells you to do around here. And there's only really leeway for one map either side from what the game says. Well, it's not. I don't know. I've been a bit silly there, but
Yeah.
usually the lap either side is like a 10th difference, isn't it? Whereas if you start going 2 or 3 laps, it gets bigger and bigger.
I really would have loved to have seen a 2-stop here.
Yeah,
If
we'll
possible.
definitely be having words with that. With the bosses.
Blum's since pit. Are the rest going to follow him in? No, both Aston Martins carry on.
Okay. Well, I'd say you can't blame them, but ultimately they don't want to be pitting the same lap. That would have been ideal for one of them to pit there.
See, they're going to lose out massively here. The undercut is just so powerful.
Yeah, Ransdell is new, so I can't imagine for a second these two are chatting to each other. I think if I was Matt there, I'd have been saying to myself, right, if he's in, I stay out. If I, and vice versa. If he stays out, I come in. He hasn't done that. Oh, right slide there as Matt.
Oh, food!
Shadows.
Right, I'll be back in a moment.
His food's arrived. How is Scott in P4? It's just mad sometimes, isn't it? But he is. Dodi Kakat, who is Scott, is in P4 currently, still to pit, of course, but... So, here, a little bit further down, this is Big Perry, who's on 9-lap old mediums, and, right, okay, Ransdell was in, so the first of the Aston Martins pitted. Luckily, Matt didn't follow him in, so there's no double stack. Any chance Matt might make this into a medium soft from here? Don't think so, not likely. And Ransdell comes out P10. That gives you an idea of what the undercut was worth, though. He's come out behind. Oh, and we got a retirement. It's Atkins. It's on track. It's a safety car. Oh my goodness. Well, can you believe that? What timing for Matt Daly. This will be close. Well, Scott will have to pit. Who's the next driver who won't pit? Big D, presumably. I think Matt Daly can pit and come out in P2 here. Horrendous timing for Ransdell in the other Aston, but perfect timing for Matt Daly. Fortunately, Atkins, who was indeed a lap down and having a, well, quite a horrific race, unfortunately, they continued. Right, Scott is on the pit straight. It's Big D. Yeah, it's very close, but yeah, Big D might well go through, actually, I think.
Safety car!
Yeah. So Ransdell had pitted in one of the Aston Martins, Matt Daly had stayed out, and he has come out just in front of Spreader. Spreader has to cede the position, so he comes out P3. That's really could not have worked any better for Matt Daly. Just goes to show. Atkins, who was a lap down anyway, he's lost it on the final corner, I believe, so...
He's really struggling with that.
Yeah. Reza says you're a fat something in the chat, by the way.
Hey, man's got to eat! Man's got to eat!
Absolutely. What did you go for in the end? Did you go Indian?
I did Lambona, house rice, Schwarina.
Fair play.
With some chips.
Oh no, you can't get chips from an Indian.
Of course you can.
Oh, but straight out of the freezer aisle at... I was going to say freezer aisle at Iceland. They're all freezer aisles, aren't they?
True.
That's what they are. They don't, they can at least peel some potatoes. Terrible. So, I mean, it's good for some, it's not so good for others. Shrek is on 9-lap-old hards. They're not really the tyres to be on right now. But of course, nobody has a second set of mediums to go to, so...
Goomba and Theo? Odd choice.
Goomba and Theo have gone soft. Yeah, I mean, it is this whole not having a second set of mediums because of the sprint race. It's whose idea was it to do it here? I mean, seriously, got to think a bit more carefully. I think about which tracks we do that at sprint.
True. Oh, Phil, I got it.
His session he pitted against. He's on mediums. He might have a chance to get himself back for a little bit. But I mean, what a day at the moment it is for the two Aston Martins. In the end, then, Ransdell, who pitted the lap before the safety car, does move back up to P5. I'm sure he'll be rather disappointed with that, the way that's worked out, but ultimately, he's still
on for a podium. Still on for a fight in the podium.
He definitely is. He's got one of the best sets of tyres on the grid in terms of wear. He's certainly got a chance. He's certainly got a chance. And
I'm absolutely dripping in sweat now.
Soda is why you don't retire from races. By the way. I would be saying right now that if Bick and Soda hadn't retired, I'd be saying right now, well, Gunnar could well be back in with a shout here. Such is the nature of Bacon's pace.
Yeah. Who else is in a really good position here? Dark Lord? Dark Lord's in a good position. Why, Phil? Why?
Hey, oh, don't do that, mate. You're in a decent position. I know you're not 17th.
Why, mate?
Your tyres, you're on the right tyres.
What happened with Big D?
Not sure. Something just happened. But it's all back to normal. Hey, Reed. Thanks for joining. Big D just crashed, says Gunnar. Showing any doubt? I think, yeah, he has. He's lost his end plate. He's going to have to pit. And the safety car is going to come in.
He almost went into the back of spread again then.
Why am I got? I'm just not showing any yellow flags at all on my screen at the moment.
No, track's gone green, isn't it? To let him go.
Yeah, but it should be yellow flags until they hit the timing line. I see the yellow flags on the side of the screen. I can see a flashing like on the boards. But yeah. In a way, here we go. Plum goes. And Plum dives to the pits. No, I really don't know what's going on. He's retired.
What?
Well, I'm gobsmacked. I don't know. I don't know what's just. Why is he just retired? Why has he done that? Right. Okay. Anyway, what that means then is both Aston Martins are in the top three. Spreader P2. Kamarov now up to 4th. With Shrek in 5th, Dre 6th, Dark Lord 7. Get on, Dark Lord, lad.
He's doing really well.
He is, isn't he? Shrek at 9 places is the joint biggest gainer actually with Scott, who was at 9 places, and Robbo, also at 9 places. Well, Gunnar says he thinks Big D hit Plum, but they weren't together.
They were P1 and P2, weren't they?
Were they? I thought Big D was P4. No, they were P1 and P2, weren't they? Yeah. Alright, so something's happened around that, I guess. So, well, maybe then. Maybe Plum got rear wing damage. I don't know. Can you tell that on the app? Is he allowed?
No damage. No damage. The only person with any damage at all is Robo Snipes with small front wing.
Right, okay. Right, anyway, Ransdell's gotten past Spreader. It's now 1-2 Aston Martin. Dre, right on the back of Shrek here, has already fallen off of the 1 second of Kamarov. Get the tyres back up to remind ourselves of tyre life and that. Yeah, Shrek's tyres are much older. So here comes Dre, goes to the outside. No DRS this lap, of course, so yeah, doesn't get it done. And used a lot of ERS trying that as well.
Matt Daly hits Big D. Matt Daly has received no damage. There is no damage on his telemetry.
Right.
Axel still down in P15.
He pitted not long before the safety car, hadn't he? And he pitted again. As that is Goomba running out off track and in the gravel. Which that is one of those corners there where as Fioco sort of move up the inside.
Yeah, you really don't get on that curve.
Yeah, it rails you off the track, doesn't it? You end up in the gravel, and it's a pain, that one. There's a few of those, few corners where it does that in this year's game. It's one of the in all fairness, it's one of the very few things I'd say that's a bit of a mess up at the moment on the game. That is something they need to fix, but that is such a minor issue, to be quite honest.
Yeah. It's like they haven't even fixed Spain yet. How long have we reported that? About that weird bump?
Well, now, I don't know if this is true or not, but I have been told that bump is actually there in real life. So, I don't know whether that's true. I have no idea. I'm just literally telling you what I've been told by somebody else. Is that bump does actually exist in real life.
Oh, Dark Lord fails. And Axel both get through on Dark Lord there on the fast right in the end.
And Vice,
halfway
and
through
Goomba. What's happened to Dark Lord? He's dropped right away to 16th. He's lost an end plate. He's had a moment.
Fatal!
Oh, Fatal is off. That's going to be a safety car. And indeed it is. Oh, Dark Lord. I tell you what, Dark Lord. That couldn't have been better time for you.
What do you do?
Coming to get a new wing.
Now what do you do if you're top 5? Oh, Big D's got driver.
Yeah, he is literally stopped on track trying to sort the delta out, and still couldn't get it underneath into the green.
I can see why Shrek did it. 14 lap all hards, get on them softs, maybe get in a few positions. I can see it.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Well, we're going to have 8 or 9 laps, about 8 laps remaining by the time this comes in.
Roughly, yeah.
Yeah, but because the field was so close still from the last safety car, nobody can really risk it. It's a bit different for Shrek because his tyres were so much older, but I think everybody else has pretty much done the right thing. Depends a bit if these guys have got softs to go to. A lot of the other drivers might not even have a set of softs available, so choice, if that's the case, the choice is basically made for them. But yeah, Scott in P6, by the way. on 7-lap-old mediums. The way it can turn around sometimes. Don't mark in the same position in the same situation as well in P7. I mean, it's looking great for these Aston Martin boys. Although maybe investigation pending on one of them, but 1, 2, and they've got the youngest tyres, pretty much.
Could be some really good points here for Aston Martin, like you said.
I think they can hold this one too. I don't know. It's going to be, obviously we know Kamarov's pace, so we know he could well spoil it. But you know, they do have Matt Daly does have the 3-lap advantage on the tyres, so he can negate that pace a little bit. Other than that, it's one of those weird situations because he's going to need Ransdell to hopefully stay with him so that he gets the DRS off of him.
Yeah, he's got to play the team game here.
Yeah, if they want the 1-2.
If it's red on the pit thing, that means someone's in the pit, so you can't pit. If it's field on the left is in the red, that means you're on the field. You're currently the minus.
That's right. We've had a couple of VSCs and now a couple of full safety cars as well. So
blue, that means you've either got damage or you're due to pit.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
There's loads of little things you can pick up just by watching.
Yeah.
You're just seeing what people do.
Okay, safety car in this lap. Confirmation from race control. I don't know. I mean, ultimately, right now, in terms of championship, it's all going against Axel.
We should have a quick look at the. Have a look at the old championship at the minute.
Yeah. Oh, Spreader gets 5 seconds for
Oh, is it
severe
Cami?
collision with Kamarov. That severe collision, by the way, was he tickled his rear wing or something.
See, Shrek's at the minute losing out as well. He's got to get past Axel as soon as possible because Shrek's only 33 points behind Axel.
Yeah, and it's quite interesting.
With them softs.
I'll tell you what, let's go down to that because that is the battle for the championship ultimately.
With Vice in the way now.
Yeah, as they both get past Vice. But we do have Shrek second in the championship behind Axel, but Shrek on fresh soft tyres. So it may be a battle for P10, but it's the battle between the top two in the championship.
Yeah, well, it's his debut in this division. This is currently his second trial race for a permanent seat on Tuesdays in Lauda.
Yeah.
So Spreader's said, yeah, come on mate, I'll finish your trial, let's see how you do. And he's on a really good race.
He is, yeah. And as I mentioned earlier on, Gunnar as well, he drove with us last night in WAO and I thought he was absolutely brilliant. I was side by side, or, you know, I was with him on track a bit through the race and he was perfect with his driving. So
yeah, bit lucky, but you need that sometimes, I'd say. You need that luck on your side.
Of course. It's funny how the quick drivers, the better drivers, some would say, seem to get the luck go for them a lot, though, isn't it?
It is
like that. But
yeah.
People say you make your own luck, and I wonder if that's the case sometimes. But there you go. So Shrek at the moment can't seem to get any sort of, or can't seem to find his way alongside Axel. And the longer it takes him, the less likely he is to be able to do it. That's the thing. As his softs wear out a little bit. I mean, at no point to the end of this race are Axel's hards going to be better than Shrek's softs, I shouldn't think. But here we go then. They could end up both making a move on Robbo here. No, still no DRS, of course, on that straight. There will be the next time round. Oh, and Axel gets out of shape coming out of the hairpin, and that has allowed Shrek to take full advantage and move into P10. So he will be the one now to try and attack Robbo. So yeah, I think, like you said, Claire, I think he's definitely made the right choice going to those softs.
Yes,
I've
100%.
given himself the best chance he could have had
Even
now
then,
to get through the
even
field.
as well, Scott and Dartmark are not in horrible place either. They're on the mediums. Yes, they're probably going to weigh obviously a little bit quicker than the hards in front of them. But all they've got to do is stick to that DRS, keep the battery, and there's some good positions to be made here.
Absolutely.
Scott's on 50%. He's got Dre in front of him who's absolutely burning it to get spread, and he might get spread here. But you can't count out Scott.
No, absolutely. No, Scott's having a fantastic race. Spread. Maybe a little bit deflated in that car and picked up that 5 seconds. I don't know. He may feel that he might be able to get removed. It depends on exactly what happened.
Yeah.
So it was under the safety car. I think it was a little glancing touch on the back of the car ahead, and it always just gives you an automatic penalty. Just touch him slightly.
Big Perry has had a penalty, he's had a wing change, and he's still P8 on those hards. He's had a very good comeback from the sprint.
He has. He's done an absolutely grand job. That's another new driver as well. So, Shrek has gotten past Robbo, and he's now on the back of Big Perry now. Only problem here for Shrek that I can see is that he's just, well, the energy's disappearing. He's now under 10%.
Yeah.
I mean, he's so much energy actually comes around.
But so is
the corner
everyone
there.
else.
That was a bit, yeah. Nice move from Perry though on Dartmark, but Dartmark's coming straight back, and ultimately ends up holding the position. So Shrek goes around, or goes to the outside, but on the exit the door closes quite fairly as well from Perry. And Shrek will be made to wait once again for the Renegade Master.
I knew it! I knew you were gonna say it! Why did I know you were gonna say it?
I'm of that age. That was a big song when I was young.
Oh, Perry!
Perry!
He just dropped on his own!
He must be listening to me, and he started singing
Oh,
along.
Big D!
Oh, Big D's done it as well! Different corner, but same result. It's Glumba fighting there with Dart Lord. Oh, Perry! Towards the end again, he did it towards the end of the sprint, didn't he? Well, no, actually, the retirement was right at the end of the sprint, but the actual damage was done earlier on. So, oh, and Axel's slow as anything on the straight. Oh, it's all a bit tight for me, this, Clem. It's one of those I usually think I can see this ending in tears.
Everyone's just so close, I don't know where to look.
No.
Genuinely don't know where to look.
Nor do I, because I'm concentrating on this down here because this is where our title fighters are, but even for the win, look, we've got to go up to the top 3, I feel, right now, because...
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on Shrek and Axel below.
But, well, what a day for Aston Martin at the moment, but you do feel a little bit like Ransdell might... Oh! Matt Daly has a moment, and Kamarov sneaks past. There goes the defender for Ransdell.
Shrek's making a move on Dark Mark. He goes to the inside.
There he goes.
Gets the move on Mark, but Mark tries to come back at him a little, but nothing to fight with.
Yeah. Just doesn't have the grip to be able to fight that. So,
I think they're all losing a bit of grip now.
yeah.
Bit slidey through the hairpin from all four of these cars.
Goomba's trying to get through as well, isn't he? He's just like Shrek. He's got these softs that ultimately will be going off a bit, but in comparison to the hards, are still going to be very nice.
Kamarov's a bit closer to Randall this time.
So maybe, yeah, as he uses the small DRS zone just to drift onto the back of Ransdell.
You love that helicopter camera, don't you?
It's just, oh man, it's just
It's not using overtake.
It's incredible. That's because he doesn't want to be ahead on this lap. He wants to take it for the next lap. So he's saving his overtake. That's strategic there from Kamarov. Just hold position, save the energy. And he's got around about an 18% advantage, roughly. And as long as he can stay within this sort of range, and remember he'll have the little DRS zone as well just to help him get actually onto the gearbox. It's going to be this was. Oh, Axel's out!
He's
on an
overtake. Is he taking that mark with him?
They've come together. That's well, he went for the move, and they ended up tangled, and into the wall goes Axel. Oh, Axel, you really should have been concentrating on damage limitation there.
Kamarov's a bit closer. He's still not using his overtake. Yeah. Oh, now he is.
Now it comes on. He's going to back off, actually. It's up the inside. It's going to be unlucky Ransdell, I think. But
Spread's gone wide. Sledge got through, but Spread's coming back at him. Ooh, he can't back out there wisely.
Scott. Oh God, I don't fancy picking driver of the day at the end of this, Clem.
Oh God, no.
Both Aston Martins potentially.
Scott's gone up 11 places again.
He's going to end up winning this race. Scott.
Gone up 11. If Spread doesn't get that penalty removed, he's gone up 12.
Yeah, he's got to be in the shout, but I think maybe for a debut performance, it might have to go to Ransdell. But here we go. Yeah, Kamarov's too far in front, 6 tenths. So it is going to be victory for Sergeant Kamarov. Ramsdell P2, Matt Daly P3 as Aston Martin take a double podium. Dre in 4, Scott jumps up to 5th, Shrek to 6th, Goomba 7th, Robbo in 8th, Dark Lord 9, Theo 10, Vice 11, Spreader has dropped all the way to P12.
Wow!
I would imagine he's going to request a removal of that penalty, so it's not guaranteed that that's the exactly how it's going to stay. But Dark Mark P13, Big Perry, unlucky Big Perry. You did actually do very well on your debut today, man. Just that little moment has cost you the top 10 finish, but still well done, though. P14 and Big D, who had been up there during the race. Whatever happened on that safety car.
Just look at the gainers there. 10
Huge
for Robbo,
gainers.
12 for Scott. Dre was 8, I think.
Yeah. Gunu says Dre driver of the day for him, but I don't think. No, I don't think.
Honestly, I can't remember the sprint. They've got to take the sprint into it as well.
Yeah, yeah, which is another reason I think
Have a look.
two Aston Martin boys are probably my top two. I think it's out of the two of them, but a debut performance from Ransdell probably for me. But
Dre and Scott, though, out of points of sprint race,
yeah,
getting some big points from Mercedes and Williams there. But yeah, I can't disagree with you, mate. The two Aston Martins have done really well.
they have. I am personally, I think Scott for me is the only one that could potentially take it away. But because it's a debut performance, I think Ransdell deserves it. He's basically a lap away from winning the race on debut. So just scroll through the race incidents again. Not very many at all. Barely anything actually. And results of the race. There we go again. I will just scroll through them. And then fastest lap, by the way, went to Big D with 1 minute 10.652.
Who did 4 stop? With 3 stops? Fucking hell, Big D.
Yeah. Right. Okay, so we want Kamarov and the two Astons. So Matt Daly and Ramsdell. If they're able to join. So are we agreed then? Are we going to say Ramsdell?
Yeah, I'll go with Ransdell.
Yeah. Okay. And don't forget there will be a vote in the server as well for the driver's drive of the day. Who am I looking for? Right, we want Kamarov. Oh, he's joined. Okay. Aston Martin, Matt. And Ramsdell. Let's get them in. If they know to join, Ramsdell might be looking for. Who's that? Who's that weirdo inviting me? Come on. Oh. I don't think they're going to join them.
Ransdell can't join. So, Scott. I don't know how. Just waiting for Matt to reply.
Yeah. All right. Let's go on and talk to Cammy. Cammy, have you included your order out?
Hello, yep.
Yeah, excellent. Congratulations, mate. Ups and downs during the race, over the night, really. But ultimately, you've done what you do, and you've come out on top and taken the maximum points from the race in a way. So congratulations. Yeah, just take us through it, really, mate.
I really didn't fucking make it easy for myself. I mean, I got slapped with a massive bout of karma, to be fair, as Spread would tell you. I made fun of Axel for pushing at the end of the virtual safety car and getting a trophy for it, and then same thing happened to me. And to be fair, it wasn't his fault. That chicane is bullshit. I broke really early into it at the end of it, and it just, your delta just disappears into thin air. So, yeah, I knew Jens was leaving. He said he couldn't do the full race at the start, so I didn't really concentrate on him too much. He was in the land of his fucking own today as well. I don't know how he's so quick round here. No idea.
Sorry, why did he join the race if he wasn't?
I have no idea. But,
okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I got to drive through it and just kept my head with it and didn't make stupid decisions. Left it a lap so that I could hopefully get Andy and Dre, but didn't quite get it, so I pitted on the lap afterwards. I think safety car helped quite a bit as well, and Big D getting damage. But yeah, it was a good fight between Matt and Ransdell and Ian. So.
Yeah, absolutely. We noticed a little cheeky move from you at the end there. You held off making the overtake on the penultimate lap,
Oh yeah.
saved your
If you didn't
ERS.
see the start of the move on Matt, it wasn't cheeky. To be fair, he got on the grass on the exit of chicane and nearly spun. So yeah, I
Yeah, no, not
didn't stick
that.
it in.
Not that. I saw that. I saw that.
Wait, what was the cheeky
That's
move?
fine. The cheeky move right on the. But you didn't make the overtake on the penultimate
Oh,
lap.
until the yeah.
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 To save your
I
ERS.
mean, that's what you do, isn't it?
Absolutely. It was tactical. It was the right move.
Yeah.
Save your ERS. Leave it for the last lap. That's when you want to be in the lead. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I was a little worried on the last lap actually that he was going to catch me on the run to the line, but I don't think he had the ERS for that, and he wasn't.
He
close
didn't.
enough, so.
No. He was under 10%, and you were like 6 tenths ahead coming out the corner in a way. So. Yeah. It's, yeah. Ultimately, mate, you've done really well. So. I can't take it away from you. I had a fantastic drive. You're not driver of the day though. That will be going to Ramsdale on his debut performance. So fair play to him.
I mean, if you get a drive through, then you can't really get driver of the day. To be fair.
No, because it is a penalty, and my rule is penalties.
Yeah.
I don't generally.
Well, I do agree
if
with
you've got
that.
5 seconds that you served earlier in the race, then I don't generally. I'm not quite that strict, but no, I think it's fair. I think yeah. Other than that, there's some. I mean, both Aston Martins absolutely superb. Can we give Scott a shout out as well, because he was absolutely immense today. So fair play to him. And who else was it? Clem.
Dre
Yes,
and Robbo,
Dre.
they both gained 10 and 8 places respectively.
Yeah. So fair play to them. Yeah. Some unlucky moments as well. Unlucky to Gunnar, of course, on losing all his channel points in one bet. That was unfortunate.
Who did he bet on pole?
He went for a podium after. Sorry, we were going to do podium, but then we decided that was a little bit harsh, so we went for a top 5 from the back of the grid. Which, to be fair,
you still not paid me out.
Pretty decent. All right. Oh my god. Give me a break. Right. Okay. So there we go. Yeah, I can confirm Bacon. Oh no. Oh.
What?
Isn't it lucky it makes you press complete prediction after, because I accidentally pressed enter. Okay. And viewers who have chosen the correct outcome will be awarded 18,777 channel points.
Fucking hell.
Yes!
There you go.
Clem's getting so much money from these predictions.
Oosh!
Unbelievable.
Did you bet on
loving it.
Clem?
I bet Bacon not to get top 5, and then I also bet on... Who was it to get pole? Axel to get pole at Hungary.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that one as well.
Yeah, Axel to get pole at Hungary.
You went wrong with Vice last week, though.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
I really did.
What was it? I thought it was Robbo last week, wasn't it? The top 10 in quality.
No, Robo top 10. Robo top 10, yes.
Was it? Was it Vice?
And it rained, and Robbo
Yes.
shit in the rain, so you didn't get
Yes. It was that.
Right. Okay, guys. Well, a bit of a shame we didn't get the Aston Martins in to have a chat to. But hey, maybe next time. Other than that, we are at another track next week. Which track are we at next week, guys?
We are at... yeah, I should have done, but I was cleaning up some spilled drink.
Mexico! Tequila!
Arriba.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. How'd you like Mexico, Cammy?
I've done one race there, which was TSD. I hope it rains because I was good in the rain. But pretty mediocre otherwise, a bit like Zandvoort, to be honest. Just meh. Not particularly quick, but yeah.
It's yeah. I mean, track-wise, it's. I wouldn't say it's a track anybody massively looks forward to, is it? But
shit for
It's
racing.
not a track anybody
Tell you that.
particularly hates, though,
No.
is it? Either it's sort of
It's
another race.
Sochi. It's the new Sochi. It's a mediocre race. It's mediocre for driving it. It's mediocre for racing on it. It's,
yeah. I'd pretty much go with that. To be fair, I agree.
And don't you dare, Clem, say that Russia is good for driving. I'll take your fucking head off.
It's horrendous.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
You have
Cannot enjoy
terrible
anything
taste in
Russian.
tracks.
All right, not on this stream.
Whoa.
Not because of
Russia is
that.
the enemy.
Wow.
I'm not saying because of that. I'm just saying it's a fucking boring ass track. But
Yeah, I'm not saying this is my favourite, but I enjoy it.
Fair enough. We're all allowed to enjoy different things. It's fine.
no, you're not allowed to enjoy such.
Right. Okay, guys. Well, thank you to everybody that's watched along with us, and to those that have had a little chat and all that sort of thing. But yeah, numbers have been good tonight, so thank you very much, guys, for coming and joining us. Hope you enjoyed it. We will see you again next week for I nearly said Sochi, for Mexico, which will be 8:30 next Friday. Other than that, guys, I'll be with you for PRF1 on Sunday at 8 p.m. So come and join me for that. And don't forget the Lauda division on Tuesday, which will be on Vice's stream. So yeah, there we go. Good night. God bless.
Singapore.
Have a nice weekend. And Clem, again, thank you for joining me.
Boris, I always look forward to Fridays with you.
Yeah.
Aw.
It's me. There we go. All right.